I'm not into eating wild like animals. I'm not gonna eat beavertail.
Buenos dias. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Today is a very big day for two specific reasons. The first reason being that it is our 1-year anniversary today. The second big reason is because today we are heading into what is probably the most beautiful place in Canada. In my opinion, the most beautiful place in Canada. We're heading into Banff. We're running a little bit later than I was hoping, so we've got an hour drive to head into the town. We're probably going to pick up some breakfast first so that we can make it through. We've got a lot of stuff planned for us today. As with the other two videos, Stacy doesn't know too much. She knows a little bit, but not everything, so some stuff is going to be a surprise. As I was saying in a previous video as well, now is like the perfect time to see animals as well, so hopefully today we can see some animals, some beautiful views. Well, of course some beautiful views, that's no doubt. As always, let's not waste any more time. Vamos.
I'm so excited about it. I cannot avoid like crying when I see these mountains. It just feels like so amazing. Like,
I wish that I could see them for the first time through your eyes, like you, because I can only imagine what it looks like to see for the first time. I see mountains all the time, not the Rockies, but
they're just like, wow. Something I'll never get used to see these things. Bear spray available. Oh my god. Should we get a bear spray maybe?
I don't think we need it for where we're going. We got the truck. All right, guys, we are running a little bit behind right now. It's already 11 a.m. I wanted to be here by like 8 a.m., but such is life. We stopped for food. We met a nice older couple and had a conversation with them. So we're enjoying the slowness of our day and trying to enjoy our 1 year as well. The first place that we have come to today is a place called Johnston Canyon, which actually I've never been to before. The drive here is pretty beautiful. You go through the Bow Valley Parkway, and I just wanted to mention that between March 1st and like the end of June, there's a certain part of the Bow Valley Parkway that they completely close, and I love the reason why. They close it because they want it to be free for the animals to do their thing, to come out, look for food, and to not be disturbed by people. But let's start this hike. I think it's only about 1 kilometer there and back.
Let's go. I hope to see a lot of birds and animals.
I don't think we're seeing bears in Johnston
No?
Canyon.
Okay.
No. Pretty cool to see the canyon like this, because every time I've seen photos of it, it's just covered in ice. It'd be amazing to see it like that, but for weather purposes, I'm happy it looks like this.
Look at this. What the fuck? So beautiful.
So as you guys can see, this is a very, very popular place. It's pretty crazy. When I was here in the pandemic, there was absolutely nobody anywhere in the entire national park. There were obviously other people, but like no crowds anywhere. A lot of stuff was closed though, so like Johnston Canyon, for example. It's crazy how busy it is here. It's also our fault. We're running late today. So.
Yeah, but I'm enjoying.
It's also so crazy to think that all these rocks were covered in ice just like maybe a month ago.
Yeah, still ice in there.
Yeah, there's still some ice way over there in the distance.
Something very funny for me is to see all this water. I crave to swim in it because in Costa Rica you can like swim everywhere. Here no one swims, it's so cold.
No, I would not want to swim in this water. I also love just like the power of nature. Like the fact that water carves out all of these canyons is just insane to me.
It's very beautiful and it's so clean. It's so clean.
Yeah, super clean. This is like the cleanest water in the world maybe.
Yeah.
So we've come first to the upper falls, and then on the way back we're probably going to check out the lower falls unless the lineup is crazy, but I think we'll stop anyways and check it out because it looked really cool. But there is another section called the Ink Pots, and also there's a waterfall lookout. I guess it just goes right above the upper falls, which we're probably not going to check out because Stacy's got a little bit of allergies at the moment. With the crowds, it's just too much time, so we're going to finish up here and then go check out the next place. I'm not going to say that's not worth it, but because of the crowds, it can be a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
You get to the end, you get your photos, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much. You don't
Very
have
beautiful though.
time to see it because everyone's waiting behind you.
So there's the line for the lower falls, which is also quite big. But this is the lower falls right there. So we're just gonna look at it from up here at this little viewpoint and enjoy without making our way all the way down.
Yeah, it's still too much to wait 2 times. If you have more time, but we have more things to do. Oh, so tiny. Oh my goodness.
Even in Canada. Clean up your mess, please. All right, only our second stop for today, even though it's getting late. We are headed to Sulphur Mountain gondola, which let me tell you right now, it is crazy busy everywhere in Banff. It is a Saturday as well, and it's also the beginning of the high season.
But it's very nice. I think like we're all here trying to enjoy this beautiful, like magical place.
Can't complain, just be prepared for these things, which we, as usual, are never prepared. And we're off. Wow, so beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
I never get tired of doing these types of things.
It's something that usually is a little bit expensive, like $170 something, I think, right?
Canadian, yeah.
Canadian, but it's worth it.
It's worth it for sure. It is important to mention that you can walk if you feel up to it. I imagine it's a very difficult hike.
Yeah, it looks like it's a zigzag. Like this.
I assume it would take a few hours, maybe more. Once you do get to the top of the mountain after the gondola ride, you have views everywhere of the Rocky Mountains, and especially looking down over the town of Banff itself. What do you think so far?
It's very beautiful. I don't know, it's just like you get in like this little forest and the mountains are so close. I cannot wait to get to that viewpoint up there. Look at that little animal. It's so chill. What is he doing? Hi, little baby. Wow, he's so chill. That's cute. It's like licking the rocks.
I've been telling Stacy for a while about how big grizzly bears are compared to like us. Look at the difference of a paw print between Stacy's hand.
Oh my god.
I would love to see a grizzly bear while we're here.
That would be so cool. That's huge.
It is very huge.
I want, but it makes me nervous.
Yeah, I've heard about a grizzly bear here in Banff. I think his name is the Boss or something like that. And he's been hit by a train like a bunch of times. And I read something about how he's like the father of the majority of grizzly bears in the Banff area. Yeah, he's crazy.
You see them, like,
you see them when you see them, whenever. They choose that. It's starting to get a little bit windier and a little bit colder, but we are heading into the actual town of Banff now.
It's such a cute little town, like.
Yeah, I've got a few really cool places I'm going to show you afterwards as well, but we're running behind to do everything, so I hope I can fit it all in. So a hard thing for me to do is to try and find places here in Banff a lot of people don't know about. But I'm kind of convinced that this place is actually a place that people don't know a lot about because there's like 4 people here right now. Yeah. It's super beautiful.
Deer.
We found a deer. So way over there in that view right there is a waterfall called Bow Falls, and all along here actually this bridge takes you along to the trail, and the trail is also called Bow Falls Trail, I believe, and it goes all the way down there and you get a beautiful view. We're not going to do that today, mainly because we still have a lot of stuff to do.
I'm hungry.
And this one's hungry. ¿Tienes hambre? Como siempre.
Sí, qué hambre.
So since you're hungry, should we try something that is truly Canadian?
Yeah, of course. If sounds good, then yeah.
I'm not sure you'll like it, but
Oh my god.
you're not too much into sweet things, but we'll see. Okay, we're here.
I'm not into eating wild like animals. I'm not gonna eat beavertail.
Good thing this is not a real beaver tail. So we couldn't get a Canadian meal without having a poutine, and this is what the poutine's supposed to look like, not like the breakfast poutine in Calgary, although that was delicious too. And we went with a pistachio.
Pistachio. That's what I actually felt when I saw this one.
Yeah, that looks delicious.
Look at it in the sun. Oh my god. Okay.
Take a bite.
Oh my god. I need one for myself.
Okay, while Stacy finishes her beaver tail, we have come for a quick stop here at a place that is actually my favorite place, or one of my favorite places here in Banff, called Cascade Ponds. Absolutely incredible. I came here a few years ago and I have a photo that I took right here with this mountain reflecting in this lake. It's like my favorite photo I've ever taken. It was so beautiful. Look at all the gophers. Look at these guys. A whole bunch over there. A whole bunch of them over here. They're in paradise right now. They're just happy about all the food. The nice thing about Cascade Ponds is it's a place where you can come and have a picnic or a little barbecue. And I actually do think that people swim here. First of our final few stops as we speed through the last little bit of Banff to show you guys and for me to show Stacy. Yeah, there's deer right there. I was just about to say we have to keep our eyes on the road and all over the place because there are lots of animals in this area. We're driving from Cascade Ponds to Lake Minnewanka, and then afterwards we will head to Jack Lake. After that, we will head up Tunnel Mountain Road, and hopefully we get to see some animals along the way because right now it's currently about 7:30. It's a good time to see animals, especially this time of year, as I've said many times. So we're gonna keep our eyes peeled, drive slow, and see what we can find.
Okay, no more surprises for me.
There's still surprises because you don't know where you're going. You don't know what any of that meant.
That's true.
Next stop, another one of my favorites. It's clouding over a little bit, so you won't be able to see the peak of the mountain, but Lake Minnewanka.
Oh my god, you can see bears.
You can literally see bears everywhere here. We haven't even made it down to the lake yet, and we've already seen our first animals. We're seeing some big horned sheep right now.
Well, I've never seen sheep like this.
And they're just chilling in the forest. Look at this, guys. Stacy was just saying, and I totally agree, that they look like mythical creatures in this forest.
Totally, and they're so chill.
Yeah. Guys, when that sun goes down, it is so cold. I'm freezing right now. I don't know how Stacy's walking around without a hoodie on. And I'm supposed to be the Canadian.
I'm better at you, but it's cold.
Ahora soy tico mai.
Sí.
outside, so it's way too cold for us to hang out and walk around this lake too much. There is actually a trail that continues all the way back there. If I remember correctly, there's like a bridge or something overlooking like a river that comes in.
And you can do also like things on the water, like boats, water activities, which is very nice.
Yeah, and a couple people today we've seen getting married or at least taking wedding photos. Hopefully there will be a time in the future where we can come back and do more of these trails and not rush through these last parts. Maybe I picked the wrong things to do first. We spend most of our day at Johnston Canyon and Sulphur Mountain, so
yeah, it has been perfect, baby.
It's been a great day.
Yeah.
Had to make a quick pit stop here at one of my favorite viewpoints of Lake Minnewanka as well. Stacey's a little concerned that we're gonna see a bear in these hills here because there's nobody here, it's just us.
Yeah.
So what do you think of my secret little viewpoint?
Very nice. I know it's really secret because there's no one here.
It's not that secret, it's just nobody stops here, I think. So the next quick stop that we've come to is a place called Two Jack Lake, which is a very beautiful view. You can actually go all the way down. It's a nice little picnic area. Don't know if I would swim here either, but it's very beautiful. Usually here I see some deer or bighorn sheep that we just saw as well.
But in the summer, will you like swim here?
I don't know what the water is like in the summer. Let us know down in the comments. Where are the best places to swim near Banff? Because for me, I feel like the water is too cold, but I also just hate cold water, so I don't know. Just 2 more places. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, like I said, keep your eyes out for animals. Excuse me, Mr. Deer, have you seen any bears around? No, oh, okay. No, you're beautiful too. I just want to see some bears. Oh, let's keep looking. Another one of my favorites, actually, arguably my favorite. I think I've said that a lot today, but this one is up there. This place is called Hoodoo's Viewpoint. Do you know what a hoodoo is?
Hoodoo? No?
All right, let's go see what a hoodoo is. Okay, mi amor, that right there is a hoodoo.
It actually looks like little, you know, like the little animals like that.
Gophers?
Like little gophers.
Most people would say hoodoos look like something else, but yeah, maybe they look a little bit like gophers.
Like what?
These are the hoodoos right here. And of course, a beautiful view here of Mount Rundle. To be honest, I really don't know how to explain what a hoodoo is exactly, but Stacey was just reading that they're caused by erosion, glaciers, and wind, and all that kind of stuff, which I guess here in Canada, most of the answers of how things are formed, I guess, are by glaciers, really. Like this entire valley here would have been formed by a glacier, God knows how many years ago. Might be a little bit difficult to see on the camera here, but way over there is the top of Sulphur Mountain, where we were a little bit earlier, where we took the gondola. And just down there is the Fairmont in Banff, which is a really cool place. It's like a big castle here. It kind of makes the place look a little bit like Switzerland. For our final stop of the day, I had to come dressed appropriately. I usually don't buy these things, but I kind of like this hat.
Yeah, you look very cute.
Oh, thank you. This last place that we have come to is a beautiful viewpoint of the Fairmont, the castle. This last spot is called Surprise Corner. It's also not super busy because I think a lot of people just don't make the effort to come up here, or at least maybe right now it's not so busy because it's a little bit later in the day. Also, you're right above, you can hear below, this is the Bow Valley Falls. I forget the name. Well, as I said, we're gonna end the video here, so we hope you guys enjoyed our video here of Banff. We know we probably missed a few things and maybe rushed a lot of things, but all in all, we had a wonderful time. We hope you guys enjoyed watching as well. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll link our Instagrams down below. We'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.